I will, sure.
Okay. Good morning. If we could go ahead and get started. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance, and I've asked Brent Hall with the local union out at Frito-Lay, Local 219, to start us off with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. This morning is January 22nd, 2018. My name is Kevin Cook. I currently serve as the chair of the Shawnee County Commission. Joining me today is Commissioner Shelley Bueller, who serves as vice chair.
Good morning.
And Commissioner Archer, who's joined us today from his absence on Thursday and serving also. Good morning.
Good morning.
Madam Clerk, if we could start off with our first item.
First item is item 1, proclamations, presentations. Recognition of Karen Collins, Register of Deeds Office, on 40 years of service to Shawnee County.
Thank you, Commissioners. Becky Neosi, Shawnee County Register of Deeds. Thank you for this opportunity to recognize one of our most valued employees. Karen Collins has worked in the Register of Deeds office for 39 years. She's worked for the county for 40. And so she's worked under 4 Register of Deeds. She's one of our most dedicated and loyal employees. Not only is she dedicated, but I'm proud to name her my deputy, and that's been the case since I've been there. I can always count on her to work with integrity. Customers ask for her by name. She has excellent customer service, and she runs the office very well. When I first started, I came in brand new, knew nothing about the office. She immediately took me under her wing, and she's just a top-notch employee. I could go on, but I know you have a meeting to get to, so please join me in thanking Karen as I present this plaque from the Kansas Association of Counties for 40 years of service, and also a pin for her 40 years of service. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Karen. I really want to just say thank you very much. 40 years is a huge milestone and a huge honor. You've been a great employee, great to work with.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you for all your support. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Madam Clerk, our next item.
Item 3, consent agenda.
There are 3 items on the consent agenda. Are there any questions?
I'll move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Archer for approval, seconded by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item 4, new business. A, County Clerk, number 1, consider all voucher payments.
The vouchers are totaling $1,016,355.59. The largest 3 amounts are, number 1 is pooled cash with Capers, $331,226.72. The equipment fund, $190,298.30, and most of that is a payment to ACT Global Americas. It is for the turf, and so that's our second amount. And then number 3 is Health Insurance Administration, Health and Dental, $151,664.52. And of note, too, is just the equipment fund that was turf approved with last year's capital outlay. So that's the reason for that. I have no questions. I'll move approval.
Motion made by Commissioner Bueller for approval,
Second.
seconded by Commissioner Archer. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item A2, consider correction orders.
I'll make a motion to approve the correction orders.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Archer. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item A3, public hearing and consider order of attachment of lands to Rural Water District Number 3, Douglas County, Kansas. Commissioners, this has, as I say, this is will be the public hearing, and Mr. Green will take over as soon as we open the public hearing.
I'll make a motion to open the public hearing.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor, say aye. All opposed? That passes 3-0. We are now open. I'm passing the mic over to you.
Thank you, Commissioners. My name is Sam Green. I'm the attorney for Douglas County Rural Water District Number 3. Just real briefly, the Water District currently serves the area along Barryton Road, right around 61st Street. The attachment that we're requesting extends the boundaries of the Water District down 61st Street to the west, and then up and down California, not quite a mile in each direction, north and south of 61st Street. The district also serves customers farther west than that, farther south, all the way over to Adams. So this is within the general geographic area. Currently, these customers don't have any water service. They either haul water or they're on wells. And there was an agreement with the Corps of Engineers to provide water service to a couple of the residences right on California. The Corps approached the Water District several years ago to provide service to the area, and then they changed direction and tried to get the City of Topeka to provide that service. It is our understanding the City of Topeka declined to do so, and the Corps of Engineers came back to the Water District to request that service. So that's where we're at today.
Commissioner Archer, any questions regarding this request?
No.
I don't have any other.
Is there any other member of the public that has questions or comments regarding? All right. Is there a motion at this time?
I'll move to close the public hearing and approve.
The resolution?
Yes.
All right. Motion made by Commissioner Bueller,
Second.
second by Commissioner Archer. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0.
Thank you,
All right.
Commissioners.
Thank you. Our next item.
Okay, items A4 through A12, which of course is a record for this date in history because no one else had that many items on the agenda. Thank you very much. These will all be our economic development items, and you would like me to?
Madam Clerk, if we could go ahead, I know that there are public members here, if we can go ahead and tackle them just maybe one at a time, and then if
Okay.
there's anybody that wants to make a comment, we could then take that up.
Okay. And in general, for all of them, I will tell you that these renewals have all met the qualifications. The information is on there. We have the year. I will be telling you how many years that they have, that this is in their 10-year exemption. And they've met the qualifications set by the commission based on the statutes, our resolution, and what they presented to us originally. So, item A4, consider approval of renewal of tax exemption incentive for economic development for year 7 for Bimbo Bakeries USA, Inc.
Okay. Is there anybody here to speak on this resolution? Is there a motion to approve the?
I'll move to approve.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Archer, seconded by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Our next one.
Item A5, consider approval of renewal of tax exemption incentive for economic development for year 4 for Mars Chocolate North America, LLC.
Is there anybody here to speak on this resolution? I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion made to approve by Commissioner Cook, second by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Our next resolution.
Item A6, consider approval of a renewal of tax exemption incentive for economic development for year 7 for Hill's Pet Nutrition.
Is there anybody here to speak on this resolution or this approval?
Move to approve.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Archer,
Second.
second by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item A7, consider approval of renewal of tax exemption incentive for an expansion for year 8 of Frito-Lay, Inc.
Is there anybody here to speak on this item? Pardon me.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Archer, seconded by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item A8, consider approval of renewal of tax exemption incentive for economic development for year 9 for Frito-Lay, Inc.
And is there anybody here to speak on this item?
Move approval.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Bucher.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Archer. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item A9, consider approval of renewal of a tax exemption incentive for economic development for year 8 for U.S. Foods.
Is there anybody here to speak on this?
Move to approve.
I'll second.
Motion made by Commissioner Archer, seconded by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item A10, consider approval of renewal of tax exemption incentive for economic development for year 10 for HME, Inc.
Is there anybody to speak on this item? I'll move for approval.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item A11, consider approval of renewal of tax exemption incentive for economic development for year 3 for HME, Inc.
Anybody to speak on this item?
Move to approve.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Archer,
Second.
second by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item A12, consider approval of renewal of a tax exemption incentive for economic development for year 4 for Crosswinds Pet Foods, Inc.
Any persons wanting to speak on this item? I'll move for approval.
Second.
No, you did
Oh,
have someone.
I do. Yes, please.
I don't wish to speak on this item, but I would like to speak on the issue at the end of your vote.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right. So there is a motion for approval by Commissioner Cook,
Second.
second by Commissioner Bueller. Ms. Ahrens, if you wish to speak now, okay.
Not before the vote.
All right. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, passes 3-0. Okay. Ms. Ahrens, if you want to speak now, or if you want to address us during administrative communications,
I don't know which is proper.
go ahead. If you want to now,
Okay.
we can.
You can ask me to speak later if you like.
Oh, this is.
Okay. I'm Marge Ahrens, a 35-year resident of Shawnee County, and my overriding interests are in transparency and governance and enriching representative government and the public policy you create. I'm speaking for myself today in relation to issues for action on today's Shawnee County Commissioner agenda. And these are the issues, the overriding issues that I have an interest in. The quantity and effects of numbers of sales and property tax exemptions and incentives we provide through county and city public policy, the results of those exemptions and incentives on the whole county, our tax base, and the level of taxation and services and quality of life citizens experience as a result of those exemptions, the numbers and responsibilities of special service districts, which was alluded to earlier in the need to provide water to people who don't have water in the county, with the ability to tax sales and property taxes in the county, alternative and sustainable public policy options for providing essential public services, including those for mental and medical services, and finally, the costs and benefits of such alternative public policies. The data regarding exemptions and costs of services is available to the public. I've looked at some of it over the years. I believe a nonpartisan citizen advisory group could gather the data with the help of existing county professional staff, if you gave them bonuses, and begin to understand and translate the complicated impacts of city and county tax exemption policy over time. I believe this group should be established without bias, conflicts of interest, or existing economic development groups in the community, but should respect and utilize the expertise of those groups as needed. The group should work together for the common good of our community. It should be asked to make recommendations to you for further study and action. I hope you'll give consideration to this kind of review of existing tax policies. It's called for in light of city, county, and economic development plans at hand. It's mentioned, I believe, in all of them. Thank you so much for your service, for your complex and demanding work on behalf of our citizens.
Thank you very much. Madam Clerk, our next item.
Item B, Health Department, number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C-19-2018 with KIPHS, Inc. for annual maintenance of the primary data management and billing software system at a cost of $7,060.13, with funding from the 2018 budget.
Good morning, Commissioners. Linda Oakes from the Health Department. The Kansas Integrated Public Health System is our current billing system that we use in the clinic for our services. We have been using this system since 2010. The agreement that you see, when visiting with the County Counselor's Office, we felt it was time to update our agreement and business associate agreement. So we've done that, and then the maintenance fee is $7,060.13, and that is in our budget for 2018, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions regarding this item?
I don't have any. I'll move approval.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Bueller.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Archer. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Our next item.
Item C, Information Technology, number 1, consider approval to renew the annual maintenance original contract C-22-2017 with SHI for McAfee virus control software maintenance at a cost of $15,200, with funding from the 2018 IT budget.
Morning, Commissioners. Mark Price with Information Technology. Pat is out on vacation, so I'm here today. This is our annual renewal for McAfee, our virus protection for the county. If you have any questions, I'd stand to answer them.
Any questions regarding this?
Move to approve the contract.
Second.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Archer, second by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item C2, consider approval to renew the annual maintenance original contract C-67-2017 with Eagle Software, Inc. for tape backup platform maintenance in an amount of $5,668.84, with funding from the 2018 IT budget.
Again, Commissioners, Mark Price. This is just our annual renewal for our backup system, and if you have any questions, I can answer them.
Any questions regarding this?
And I'll move approval.
Motion for approval by Commissioner Bueller.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Archer. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Our next item.
Item C3, consider approval to renew the annual maintenance original contract C-43-2017 with Optiv for firewall maintenance at an amount of $55,569.56, with funding from the 2018 IT budget.
Commissioners, Mark Price again. This is our final item. This is our firewall that protects us from the outside world. If you have any questions, or attempts to, so I can answer any questions.
Any questions? I'll move for approval.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Cook, second by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Our next item.
Item D, Commission, number 1, reflect appointment of Chad Deppersmith by Commissioner Archer to the Planning Commission.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Chad is here this morning, if he would stand so everyone would recognize him. Chad is a graduate of Kansas State University with a degree in monetary policy and banking. He currently works for the Kansas Department of Wildlife, Parks, and Tourism, and has for the past 14 years. In his role with Wildlife, Parks, and Tourism, he is the Legislative Relations Director, the Budget Director, and the Land Acquisitions Manager. Sounds like a lot of multitasking to me that we do here in Shawnee County quite often. Chad obviously has vast experience in budgets, dealing with the legislature, and land appraisal. So I'd like to welcome Chad to the Planning Commission. In my opinion, new blood and fresh eyes are desperately needed on our Planning Commission. So that's a motion to acknowledge.
Motion to acknowledge the appointment of Chad Deppersmith to the Planning Commission.
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye. All opposed? Passes 3-0. Congratulations and welcome to the Planning Commission. We look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Our next item.
Item 5, Administrative Communications.
If there's any persons wishing to address the commission, now is your opportunity to do so.
Good morning, Commissioners. Kellen Seitz with Spectra Venue Management in the Kansas Expo Center. As promised last week, I'm happy to report and announce a fun concert we have coming up on Saturday, April 14th at the Kansas Expo Center. It's going to be Skillet and For King and Country. They are two very popular contemporary Christian rock bands, so we are very excited to be able to secure this event coming again April 14th. That's a Saturday. Pre-sale tickets go on sale Wednesday of this week at 10 a.m., and the public on sale starts Friday this week at 10 a.m. And of course, this week is the start of Cirque du Soleil, so very excited about that. They're starting to load in this morning at 10:30, so we've got quite our work cut out for us over the next few days. So,
Looking forward to it.
yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Commissioners. Linda Oaks from the Health Department again. I just want to reassure the public and our vendors that during the federal government shutdown, WIC will continue as normal. So the Women, Infants, and Children program is not affected this time by the shutdown, and if it would continue, then we would update as needed. So please come in and get your WIC, and we will be paying those stores too. Thank you.
Thank you. That's good to know. Any other public announcements or communications? Commissioner Bueller?
Don't have anything today, thank you.
Commissioner Archer?
I don't have anything today either, Mr. Chair.
Tonight, this evening, at TARC, there is the After the Lights celebration, where we'll learn how TARC did this year, their fundraising, and that's always a good reception. And I look forward to hearing that it's such a worthwhile endeavor in our community, and good to see everybody pull together to help such a good establishment. So, Madam Clerk, our next item.
Item 6, executive session.
There is not a need for an executive session, and so we are then adjourned.